Imagine climbing a mountain where every step turns gold. The air is golden. The stones are golden. Even the people appear dipped in sunlight. Welcome to Jejuri, Maharashtra, the sacred home of Lord Khandoba, one of the most beloved warrior deities of the Deccan. Every year during the famous Bhandara festival, thousands of devotees throw turmeric powder into the sky. Massive clouds of golden dust transform the entire temple town into a surreal landscape that looks almost unreal on camera. In 2026, images and videos from Jejuri continue to go viral across social media, attracting photographers, travelers, and spiritual seekers from around the world. Yet hidden beneath this golden spectacle lies a mystery few visitors notice. A mystery involving dogs. Not ordinary dogs. Sacred dogs. Dogs that guard a god. Dogs carved in stone. Dogs honored as divine companions. Dogs whose descendants may still walk among pilgrims today. This is the remarkable story of Khandoba's sacred hounds. Khandoba is worshipped across Maharashtra and parts of Karnataka. He is generally understood as a regional form of Lord Shiva, yet his personality is uniquely Deccani. He is a warrior, a protector, a king of the mountains, and perhaps most importantly, the guardian deity of the Danga shepherd community. The Dangas traditionally move their flocks across the rugged landscapes of the Deccan Plateau and the Jejuri mountains.
For centuries, these peaks have been our only home. We follow the ancient path of our fathers.
Life in these regions was harsh. Wolves, leopards, and bandits threatened both livestock and people. Survival depended on courage and on loyal dogs. For centuries, shepherds relied on powerful native hounds capable of defending sheep and goats across difficult terrain. It is no surprise, therefore, that when Khandoba became the divine protector of pastoral communities, dogs became part of his sacred world. But their role would grow far beyond mere companionship. According to legend, the demon brothers Mani and Malla unleashed chaos across the land. Villages suffered. Travel routes became dangerous. The balance between civilization and wilderness began to collapse. To restore order, Shiva manifested as Khandoba. Mounted on a magnificent horse and armed for battle, he confronted the demons in a cosmic war. The battle shook the mountains. Weapons flashed. The earth trembled. Finally, Khandoba defeated Malla. Mani, realizing defeat was inevitable, surrendered.
Please,
before dying,
have mercy on me.
He asked for mercy. Some versions of the tradition state that Mani was transformed into a loyal servant of Khandoba. Others associate him with symbols and companions permanently attached to the deity's worship. Among these sacred companions emerged the legendary dogs. In local traditions, the dogs are often seen as manifestations of divine power itself, not merely animals, not simply pets, but extensions of Khandoba's protective energy, guardians created to defend the sacred realm. So, another myth suggests that when the demon Mani was defeated, each drop of his shed blood had the power to generate a new demon. Khandoba's dog averted this threat by swallowing the blood, thereby securing the god's victory. Scattered around Khandoba's sacred territory stand mysterious stone dogs. Tradition speaks of 7 sacred hounds. These statues are not randomly placed. Their locations create a symbolic perimeter around the deity's domain. Many researchers and local historians suggest that these dogs function as spiritual boundary markers, a sacred defensive network, a canine wall protecting holy ground. Look closely at the sculptures. The realism is striking. Unlike mythical creatures found elsewhere in Indian temple art, these dogs display anatomical details familiar to anyone who studies working hounds. Deep chests, strong limbs, lean bodies, powerful jaws. They appear built for endurance, speed, and survival. Exactly the qualities required by pastoral dogs living among the mountains of the Deccan. Some traditions interpret the 7 dogs as guardians of 7 symbolic gates leading to the divine realm. In this interpretation, architecture, and mythology become one. The dogs are not merely statues. They are eternal sentinels. Visitors to Jejuri quickly notice something unusual. Dogs move freely around the sacred complex. Many pilgrims treat them with remarkable respect. Some offer food, others bow their heads. Children gently pet them before entering the temple. Why? Because feeding a dog here is often considered an offering to Khandoba himself. The distinction between animal and divine companion becomes blurred. A hungry dog is not simply a stray. It is a representative of the god's sacred retinue. This belief has survived for generations. The dogs are seen as participants in the spiritual life of the temple, living reminders of the ancient bond between deity and guardian. Could the ancient stone dogs represent a real breed? Many researchers believe so. Two candidates often emerge in discussions: the Pashmi hound and the famous Mudhol hound. Both breeds developed in the Deccan region. Both possess exceptional endurance. Both were valued by pastoral communities for guarding and hunting. Modern breed studies conducted during the 2020s have focused on preserving the unique genetic identity of indigenous Indian dogs. Advanced genomic analysis allows researchers to compare populations, identify breed markers, and reconstruct historical relationships. While no ancient DNA from the temple dogs has yet provided a definitive answer, the morphology of the sculptures offers intriguing clues. The narrow waist, the athletic frame, the long legs. These characteristics align more closely with working hound populations than with generic village dogs. When compared against updated 2026 breed standards, many observers note similarities with traditional pastoral strains preserved among shepherd communities. The stone guardians may represent the ancestors, or close relatives, of the hardy dogs that still accompany livestock across Maharashtra today. For nomadic shepherds, dogs were never merely companions. They were security systems, early warning networks, bodyguards, and trusted partners. The placement of the 7 stone dogs may reflect this practical reality. Throughout history, strategic lookout points protected settlements, grazing routes, and sacred locations. A shepherd's dog watched the horizon for danger. A temple guardian watched the spiritual frontier. Both serve the same purpose: protection. Even today, many rural communities see them as descendants of those ancient protectors. Their identity remains tied to land, livestock, and guardianship. The sacred dogs of Khandoba reinforce this connection. Across India, efforts are growing to preserve indigenous dog breeds before valuable genetic traits disappear. Conservationists argue that native hounds are not simply animals. They are living cultural heritage. Their history is intertwined with trade routes, migration patterns, pastoral traditions, and regional identity. Updated breed standards introduced during the 2020s increasingly emphasize functional performance rather than appearance alone. The goal is simple: preserve the traits that allowed these dogs to survive and work in challenging environments for centuries. As the sun sets over Jejuri, the golden dust slowly settles. The crowds dissipate, yet the guardians remain. The stone dogs continue their silent watch. The living dogs continue their ancient patrols. For thousands of years, humans have searched for faithful protectors. Friends who ask for little yet give everything. Perhaps that is why the sacred dogs of Khandoba remain so powerful. They remind us that loyalty can become sacred, that protection can become divine, and that sometimes the most extraordinary spiritual symbols are not dragons, giants, or mythical monsters, but a faithful dog standing watch at the gate. If you enjoyed this journey into India's forgotten mythology, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And tell us in the comments, have you heard about Aloka the peace dog?